Hare Krishna. So, in the last 4 days we were discussing 4 qualities of the Lord. Please repeat this verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, 22.95. Bhaktavatsala Kritagnya Samartavadanya Hena Krishna Chadi Pandita Nahi Bhaje Anya Bhaktavatsala Kritagnya Samartavadanya Hena Krishna Chadi Pandita Nahi Bhaje Anya. Translation is like this. Lord Krishna is very kind to his devotees. He is always very grateful and magnanimous, and he possesses all abilities. A learned man does not give up Krishna to worship anyone else. Nahi bhaje anya, he is saying. If we know these 4 qualities thoroughly, based on the Vedic literatures, then one will run to Krishna's lotus feet. One will not take shelter of anyone else. And Prabhupada says in the purport here, an intelligent person gives up the company of those who are attached to women and bereft of Krishna consciousness. One should be free from all kinds of material attachment and should take full shelter under the lotus feet of Krishna. Krishna is very kind to his devotees. He is always grateful and he never forgets the service of a devotee. He is also completely opulent and all-powerful. Why then should one take shelter of a demigod and leave Lord Krishna's shelter? If one worships a demigod and leaves Krishna, he must be considered the lowest fool. So, in this way, the purpose of knowing these 4 qualities elaborately is to understand how Krishna is the object worthy of surrender. Nobody else is worthy of our energy, time, money and surrender. You will see that the biggest difference between money and time, it is said. One can say how much money you have, but you can't say how much time you have in life. Correct, no? Everybody knows about their bank balance very attentively. But can anybody say how long we will live in this body? That is unpredictable. At least Parikshit Maharaj knew clearly, 7 days. And we don't even have that clear information. So therefore, one should study these qualities of the Lord very carefully and approach him reverentially, with devotionally. And all of you sitting here, you have already made effort in your life in that direction. For example, as Krishna says, Dhyayato Vishyan Pumsa Sangaseshu Pajayate. The more you contemplate on something, that absorbs your mind. And when that absorbs your mind, you more and more go closer and closer towards that. You will see that. Like you have been taking some spiritual training, and then gradually the spiritual training made you become a weekly attendee. Then gradually you started a daily program of chanting the holy name and attending the aratis. Then you came to the point of staying with devotees and then staying as a part of a temple community. Now you all have become identified as Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis as a part of a temple community. And after that, what do? We further take to the spiritual practices very sincerely, seriously, and solidify and intensify our devotion to the Lord in such a way that just like the gold, when the gold is put in fire, all the blackish substances come out and it throws out, and what remains is 24 karat gold. Like that we all want to become pure devotees remaining in this Sangha. When Srila Prabhupada went to San Francisco, very soon he observed that in New York, Prabhupada had a lot of brahmacharis joining. In San Francisco, he saw a lot of grihasthas joining. So Prabhupada used to always comment that I got the best brahmacharis and best grihasthas to expand this movement all over the world. Then from San Francisco, he sent those 3 couples to London. And then those 3 couples did such roaring preaching in London. The rest is history, we have seen. Similarly, there are many brahmacharis who joined in dedicated manner. When Rupananda Prabhu was doing a program in Buffalo University in America, from where Romapad Maharaj joined. Like that many Burijan Prabhu joined. Like that many people joined. Some of the 15, 20 big leaders of our society came from one university, one Buffalo University. So you will find that in this way, in Prabhupada's preaching, this was Prabhupada's style of preaching. First preach to the mass of people, identify the sincere souls who are ready to prepare to go back to Godhead. And he brought them to the point of 16 rounds, 4 regulative principles, attending the morning program, staying together in Sangha of devotees. And Prabhupada did not distinguish between men and women. And anybody had the spark of fire of Krishna consciousness, he identified it and encouraged them. Jadurani Mataji used to distribute more books than men also. Prabhupada used to say to the men, you men are strong in body, but she is strong in spirit of distributing books. Prabhupada used to say that. So, in this way, the men and women, without discrimination, were empowered in this movement to distribute books, bring people to Krishna consciousness by preaching, establishing centers, and in this way, all over the world, the movement expanded. Here in this community, some of the young devotees who are practicing as boys, they have got married. Pitambar Govind Prabhu, of course Ramchandra Prabhu is already married, Chaitanya Kshisagar Prabhu, then we have Srivaschandra Prabhu, and their wives are also very powerful. When I met them in the last few days, I saw that, Pitambar Govind Prabhu's wife has been preaching through YouTube clips and making very nice videos and preaching. Similarly, Srivaschandra Prabhu's wife is going to be, she has been a preacher in Delhi. So many of these people, you find like the Ramchandra Prabhu and his family. So these men have been blessed with good devotee wives. Chaitanya Prabhu's wife is chanting 60 years of 16 rounds, fixed up devotees. So I think Krishna has a great plan for this community by bringing such wonderful couples to this community. Because what Prabhupada deeply appreciated was people who take Krishna as the first priority in their life. And other things can always go on. There is nothing wrong in marriage, there is nothing wrong in eating nice prasad, there is nothing wrong in doing a job and earning money. If you read the 18th chapter, 8th verse, 6, 7, 8, if you read, Prabhupada says, when a devotee goes to a company or a factory, he doesn't feel any connection to the company, he feels connection to Krishna. When he earns some money, he uses it in Krishna's service. And in this way, he is living in the material world, working amongst the materialistic people. But he doesn't identify with this world, he identifies with Krishna. So in this way, nice brahmacharis are here, nice grihasthas are here, and Krishna has teamed up all of you together in this community. And something very great and wonderful can happen. I see a combination of 3 things in this community. One is very powerful brahmacharis have come. We have Raghava Gopal Prabhu, Manmohan Shyam Prabhu, Sudarshan Prabhu are here. And powerful grihasthas are also here, as I told you. Ramchandra Prabhu's family and Pitambar Govind Prabhu's family, Chaitanya Kshisagar Prabhu's family. And in this way, 4, 5 families have come together. And all these wives are also devotees. So this is the second category. Then we have the BYS, Narada BYS. Narada BYS, the name itself is very indicative. We should be preaching like Narada. Isn't it? Narada should take the veena and travel everywhere around. So if you don't know how to play veena, you can carry Prabhupada's books and move around. Distribute Prabhupada's books and preach. So boys, brahmacharis and grihasthas all teamed up together, and this has happened miraculously here because of the intense desire of our Vanamali Pandit Prabhu and his wife. They were a single couple staying here all alone with practically no other support. Although he is working in a computer company, he is fully devoted to serving Radha Gopi Vallabha with great affection and devotion, personally dressing them, personally worshipping them, giving classes. He has nothing to give and take with material world. His heart is for serving Guru and Krishna. I don't know how many of you know the truth. He was earlier in Maldan preaching. At one point of time he was doing a Rath Yatra with 2,000 people. Janmashtami with 2,000 people. So when I went to Maldan, people told me that because he was shining in devotional service, GBC detected him and caught him and brought him here. They said, what are you doing in Maldan? Come and run this temple. So they have put him in this temple, and because of that sincerity that he exhibited in devotional service, Krishna has given him a responsible position as the president of a temple to run this project. He has never spoken any difficulty about money when it came to preaching. So much of money has spent in accommodating devotees and in helping us do youth preaching. We spend hundreds and thousands of dollars in putting up retreats. His heart is always for preaching, which is a great blessing, I feel. Because many temples ask, if you preach, how much money are you bringing? People ask. But he doesn't talk about money at all. He says, spend like anything. And his heart is so big. Both him and his wife, they have a big heart to distribute prasad. They just make prasad packs and keep it in the table. Anybody can pick up and go. To go prasad. As much you want. You eat as much prasad as you want, attend the retreats, take Krishna consciousness. They are here exactly following the mood of Srila Prabhupada. This was exactly Prabhupada's mood. That is why I can foresee a very bright future for Boston Temple. Because the heart is of giving, not in the mood of taking. Therefore Krishna is sending him all the support that is needed. He is sending him people, he is sending him money, he is sending him support. So many nice things are coming together, I can see here. At the same time, we should be very careful. His Holiness Bhaktichar Maharaj once said, in Kali Yuga, the greatest enemy is the quarrel between devotees and misunderstanding. The meaning of the word Kali means quarrel. So quarrel, misunderstanding, rebellion, independent mentality, rumor mongering, blaspheming, fault finding, criticizing, backbiting. These are all agents of Kali. And these are all like the Kaliya, which is entering Krishna's Yamuna. So when Krishna lives in Vrindavan with all covered boys and covered girls and cows, calves, deers, it's a beautiful place. But even in such a beautiful Vrindavan, Kaliya comes and creates trouble. And he makes the Yamuna polluted, and Krishna has to dance on the hoods of Kaliya and drive him out. So anything in this beautiful project comes to hamper the relationship between devotees. Anything that is trying to destroy our preaching, we should not allow that. Drive it out, and you all should together drive it out. You should not entertain that. And the smoke should be gone, and the fire should be born. When the fiery Krishna consciousness is coming up, no smoke should be allowed. Increase the Sankirtan fire, and all the smoke will be gone. And instead of talking useless things, one should talk about Krishna, become stable devotees. We call it as a fixed up devotee. Prabhupada used the word fixed up devotee. And in one purport, Prabhupada writes, success is guaranteed for a rigid practitioner. Some of you boys staying in BYS may wonder why we insist on the morning program. Because in the beginning it may be a little bit pushy, but if you come, attend the morning program, eventually you develop a taste. You won't feel that being pushed, you will feel very, very happy. Because when you become a rigid practitioner, we become more and more purified. The more we are purified, Krishna consciousness becomes a blissful experience. It's no more burdensome. Even we felt burden in the beginning days. When we came to Krishna consciousness newly in college days, I was actually one of the mentors. So I would be sleeping till 4 o'clock and the boys would come and batter the door. Prabhuji, you called us at 4. We are ready to go for the preaching. I'll say, wait a minute, 10 minutes, I'll take a quick bath and come. I would run to the bathroom. I used to think, why did I become a mentor? I have to take care of these fellows. They would come and wake me up in the beginning. But after some years passed, when the higher taste developed, then we would jump from the bed and go and take bath and come and join the morning program. So this is a proven process, it's a scientific process, and Prabhupada did not speak theory. He spoke the books, but he showed the world a transcendental miracle which no one else could do. Vivekananda came to America in 1892 and spoke, my dear brothers and sisters, like that he spoke in Chicago. The whole America applauded for him. But Prabhupada did not just say brothers and sisters and go away. Prabhupada actually stayed in America, preached and made all the brothers, sisters, everybody into Hare Krishna devotees. And women started wearing saris and men started wearing dhoti kurta, and he gave the culture, gave the food, gave the dress, gave the transcendental knowledge, gave them a stable ISKCON temple to stay and practice and purify their heart, become pure devotees, preach and go back to Godhead. He gave a complete all-round program. And we all are proud of being followers of Srila Prabhupada. And that's such a great Acharya who is a Senapati Bhakta of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, recently appeared just 50 years ago. And we are so blessed to be a part of his mission and vision. and what he has given us. He is representing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's vision, and we are just following his footsteps and his teachings, guided by his disciples all across the globe. So take advantage of the opportunity and take it as your prime goal of life. In this world, study will come, study will go, job will come, job will go, money will come, money will go, time will come, time will go. But the only person who comes into your life will never go is Krishna. Your relation with Krishna is eternal. And that should be cherished, whether you are a man, you are a woman, you are a child, you are old, whoever it is. Our eternal, everlasting, imperishable connection is only with the Supreme Lord. And there is no better friend for the jiva than the Lord. So one has to learn to make a firm connection with the Lord through the medium of the morning program, chanting of the holy name, hearing the Bhagavatam class with utmost enthusiasm. And don't listen to your mind. His Holiness Gopakshana Maharaj used to say, never listen to mind. Mind is a non-devotee, he would say. Listen to the Guru. Because Guru will uplift you. Mind will degrade you. Don't listen to the mind. Mind will trick you, cheat you. But the Guru will purify and uplift you. So therefore, hear the Acharya Prabhupada, hear Guru, and chant the holy name sincerely. So these qualities I was explaining the last 4 days, the 4 qualities. These qualities are so sublime and so beautiful. When you listen to these Shastric explanations of these 4 qualities, he says the result of this quality hearing is what he says here. He says, Hare Krishna chadi, Pandita nahi bhaje anya. After hearing these 4 qualities, devotees will be jumping in ecstasy. Oh, Krishna is Bhakta Vatsal, he is Kritagnya, he is Samartha, Vadanya. Oh, I am ready to give my heart to Krishna, I am ready to give my life to Krishna, my body, mind, words, my very existence, I hand it over to Krishna's lotus feet, and now I have no independence, I am with Krishna. So this is the mood this verse says, that this is the way a devotee surrenders. And such a surrendered devotee is the most happy devotee. Unsurrendered devotee has so many material plans and always is morose and miserable. A surrendered devotee is happy and blissful always. So this is made more easy for us when we chant the holy name with a prayerful mood. Because when we chant, we are calling the Lord and begging for service, begging for knowledge. Everything will come by attentive chanting. Harinam Prabhu ki Jai. Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like the sacred trees, ocean of mercy, full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha ananta koti vaishnava vrindaki Vaishnava Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki